Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fine. So, today we are going to start your poem that is on killing a tree. This poem is given along with your 8th chapter from your book Beehive, and this poem is written by Geep Patel. So, this is very beautiful poem, emotional poem about the cutting of the trees, how we human beings cut the trees for our selfish needs, and what does tree feels. And not only by cutting we can you can say we can kill the tree. On killing a tree means to say how the tree finally become dead, how we human being kill the tree brutally. So this is all about that poem, the tree, on killing a tree. So let us start reading. So it take much time to kill a tree, not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, raising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide sprouting leaves. So the poet is telling about tree, that he is saying that it is not much time, it take much time to kill a tree. Means it's not a you can say a simple job, that if we are cutting with the help of simple knife any kind of branches of the tree, so it doesn't mean that tree is dead. So how it is a long process, and it is not a simple one, not a simple jab of knife. Jab means to say sudden rough attack or blow. So will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth. So poet is saying that the trees grow by taking or by consuming lot of time, by taking nutrients from the earth's crust, from by taking minerals, absorbing water and many more nutrients, and taking sunlight, air, water. So after taking all these things and for a longer period of time, this take all about to for growing a tree. So and out of its leprous hide sprouting leaves. Leprous hide, what does it mean here? Leprous hide means to say discolored trunk of the tree. They are talking about the discolored trunk of the tree. As we all know that the color of the trunk is somewhere it is dark brown, somewhere it is light brown, or it is like discolored, completely discolored. So leprous, here this word is used. Hide means to say skin, here it means skin, and leprous means to say they are talking about a disease, leprosy, which occur in human beings. So the people who suffer from leprosy, as we may have seen, you might have seen that they have different patches on their skin, light and dark patches of skin. So similarly the poet is talking about the leprous hide, means he is referring to the trunk of the tree, saying it is a leprous hide. So it is discolored, having different patches of dark brown color or light brown colors, and leaves are sprouting out of that dark brown or light brown or discolored trunk. So the next stanza is stanza 2. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it, the bleeding bark will heal. And from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature bows, which if checked which if unchecked will expand again to formal size. So now the poet is saying that, so hack and chop, he is saying that if you hack or chop the branch of the tree, but this alone won't do it. Means if this will not lead to the death of the tree or the killing of the tree. What happens actually, not so much pain will do it, the bleeding bark will heal. So if you cut any bark or any branch of the tree will not become dead. What happens, that you can say that cut part of the tree heal itself. Bleeding bark means to say, like bleeding means to say just हमारे कहीं पे खून निकलता है तो हम बोलते हैं bleeding. So in the similar way, when we cut any branch of the tree, we know that milky liquid comes out of that branch, that is called your sap. So poet has compared that sap to our blood. So he is saying that when you cut any branch of the tree start bleeding, but after some time that you can say that wound heals after some time. And again, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature bows. Miniature means to say small, bow means to say again branch of the tree. So again the tree will start growing its branches again, which if unchecked will expand again to formal size. if unchecked means to say if we don't again cut those branches, then again those branches you can say grow up to a complete tree. So in this way, killing a tree is not a simple thing. If you just cut the branches, some of the branches of the tree, it doesn't mean that tree is dead now. So it again heal itself and branches again grow, and then it will again take the size of complete tree. So next stanza number 3. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely. Out from the earth's cave, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. So now the poet is telling you about the exact reason how the killing of the tree actually took place. So finally, how a person or how people kill the tree, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. So for you can say for completely killing the tree, what has to be done? Roots has to be pulled out of the earth, out of the anchoring earth. Anchoring means to say something, जैसे अर्थ ने उसको पकड़ के रखा होता है, उसकी रूट्स को पकड़ के रखा होता है. एंकरिंग मीन्स टू से टाइटली होल्ड करना. So it is to be roped, tied and pulled out, snapped out. Roped, tied means to say किसी चीज़ से tie करके, and with the great force we are pulling the roots of that tree. Pulled out, snapped out means to say we are pulling the roots out of the earth, or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave. And earth cave means to say, as we all know that roots grow like this inside the earth, and this is like a cave. So roots are pulled out of earth, and then finally we can say tree is dead, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for the years inside the earth. So now he is saying that at that time we came to know about the strength of the tree, how much or how much strength that tree was having, or how strongly it is held by the earth. So we need that much force to take that tree out of the earth. So that is, you can say, final killing of the earth, final killing of the tree. Then the matter of scorching and choking in the sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. So then after pulling out the roots of the tree, after the tree's roots are pulled out of the earth, and what happened then? Then the matter of scorching and choking. So what is the meaning of scorching and choking? The drying up of the tree after being uprooted. When we have uprooted the tree, when we have, you can say, pulled the roots of the tree out of the earth, then finally, then the matter of scorching and choking. Then means scorching and choking means to say drying up of the tree after being uprooted. In sun and air, in the sunlight and because of air, so tree now finally dries up. All its leaves will start falling, and it will change into brown color. So like this, browning, hardening, the leaves will change into brown color and they become hard, the branches become hard, and twisting, withering. So all these kind of things happen finally with the tree, and then it is done, means then finally tree is dead, and you can say killing of the tree is done in this way. So basically poet is going to, you can say, make all of us emotional by using these kind of words, that we should never kill a tree, because trees try very hard to make them survive in these kind of environmental conditions, and like weak people are keep on cutting the branches, etc., but even then they try to survive. But finally, how we are killing them? By uprooting them. So we should not do this. So this is all about your poem, that is on killing a tree, and this poem is written by Geev Patel. So if you notice on each one stanza of this poem, there is no proper rhyming scheme in this poem, but what is given, another thing which is present here, that is your alliteration here is here, and one thing more, that is your metaphors are used in this poem. So try to search about what is alliteration and what is metaphors. So this is all about your poem. So thanks for watching the video and have a nice day.